Hello, welcome to my tour of the Moodle Learning Management System, an LMS I created during my learning adventure in eTech 565. This technology-supported learning unit is designed to support live instruction occurring either in a face-to-face context or virtually through a synchronous meeting space such as Blackboard Collaborate. This learning unit covers basic geometry of rectangles and rectangular prisms and can be adapted for use with grade 5 or 6 Canadian mathematics curriculum. This Moodle has been designed to support instruction based in assessment for learning, whereby the participants are actively engaged in the assessment process and receive ongoing and descriptive feedback regarding their learning. Assignments and the final assessment quiz are not marked with norm reference scores, but are rather evaluated with descriptions that match the learning criteria that is provided to the students. Learning objectives and goals are provided throughout. This is the instructions or home page. And on this page there are easy navigation tools to access the various learning sections of the Moodle. Also on this main page are a fairly complete set of instructions or criteria on how to be successful with this learning unit. Included at the bottom of this main page is a geometry glossary that all students are required to contribute to, and 2 introductory discussion forums. One of the forums is for the posting and response to student bios, and a general Q&A forum is provided for course queries. I'll show you one of the learning sections now that will provide a snapshot of how the entire learning platform is laid out. This section is to support students' learning of perimeter and area of rectangles. There are specific lessons and activities to support students' learning. Keep in mind that this is to augment the live instruction that students are already receiving from their instructor. Each learning section has a hand-in box where students can submit their work to receive descriptive feedback from their teacher. Each learning section or week asks students to participate with a group in a live chat to discuss concepts learned. Students are also required to post to a Q&A style asynchronous discussion forum. These collaboration tools are to increase the amount of feedback students receive regarding their learning. And I'm just going to bring you up to the final assessment quiz. The final assessment quiz is provided to students with a detailed evaluative rubric that is used to measure their success. Students are not given scores, but rather descriptions specific to their learning. And I'll read some of the quiz goals here, and you can gain a deeper understanding of how students are evaluated. This is an opportunity for you to demonstrate your knowledge of perimeter, area, surface area, and volume of rectangles and rectangular prisms. You will be evaluated on your work shown, your steps, strategies used, your methods, your number answers or your computations, and finally, written explanations of your understanding. Please refer to the evaluation rubric checklist for more details. And I'll just bring up that rubric now. So this is the assessment tool that the teacher will use to provide students with feedback on this quiz. Students are not given scores, but rather descriptions specific to their learning. Students will receive an overall evaluation of not yet meeting expectations through to accomplished for each of the criteria they are measured on. It is easy enough for a teacher to translate this to a 4-point scale for numerical record keeping. However, this does not equate in parallel to percentages and grades. It is expected that teachers use triangulation of evidence when measuring the success of any student's learning. I'm just going to go back. So this is where the kids can access the quiz. They're allowed to write it twice, but that could be changed by the teacher. They could be given as many opportunities as the teacher would like. And then, of course, there's a hand-in box here. A unique feature of this quiz, the final question is actually a checklist quite similar to the rubric. It's a student checklist where they can just hopefully ensure that they've met the criterion, the 4 criterion that they're being measured on. So this concludes the tour of my Moodle LMS. If you are interested in learning more about this tool or any component of my Hawkfolio, please send me a note in the contact section provided. Thanks so much.